Welcome back, my friend. Take a slow breath and imagine a world long ago. A world of kings, battles, and dreams that stretched beyond the horizon. Have you ever wondered, what kind of person changes the course of history before the age of 30? Today, we step into that story. This is the journey of a boy who became a legend, Alexander the Great. Over 2,000 years ago, in a land called Macedonia, a child was born. His name was Alexander. From the very beginning, his life was surrounded by power. His father was a king, strong, ambitious, and feared. His mother believed something even more extraordinary, that her son was destined for greatness. But Alexander was not just a prince. He was curious, restless, hungry to understand the world. When he was still a boy, he was given a teacher, a man who would shape his mind forever. His name was Aristotle. Under Aristotle, Alexander did not just learn how to rule. He learned how to think. He studied philosophy, science, medicine, and the nature of human life. He read stories of heroes and gods, and slowly a belief began to grow inside him, that he too was meant for something extraordinary. And so he began to move, step by step, battle by battle. He marched into Asia, facing the mighty Persian Empire, the greatest power of that time. The odds were against him. But Alexander had something different: speed, strategy, and an unbreakable belief in himself. Again and again he won. Cities fell, kingdoms bowed, his name spread like a rising storm across the world. Egypt welcomed him as a god. Persia, once invincible, collapsed before him. And still he did not stop. Alexander traveled farther than any Greek before him, across deserts, over mountains, into lands no one from his world had ever seen. But something began to change. The farther he went, the heavier the journey became. His soldiers grew tired, they longed for home, and even Alexander began to feel the weight of endless ambition. At the edge of India, his army made a quiet but powerful decision. They would go no further. For the first time in his life, Alexander had to stop. He had conquered more land than anyone before him. He had built an empire stretching across 3 continents. But now there was a different question waiting for him. What comes after conquest? Alexander began to focus not just on power, but on unity. He tried to bring together different cultures, different people, different worlds. Greek and Persian, East and West. He dreamed of one world, connected. But dreams, even great ones, do not always last. In the city of Babylon, at just 32 years old, Alexander fell ill. No great battle, no final war, just silence. Within days, the boy who conquered the world was gone. His empire did not survive long after him. It broke apart, divided among his generals. But his story, that was different. It lived on. His journeys changed the map of the world. His ideas spread cultures, languages, and knowledge across continents. He proved something powerful, that a single life, driven by vision, courage, and belief, can reshape history itself. But there is also a quiet question that remains. Was it enough? He had power, glory, victory. But he never stopped moving, never stopped chasing. And in the end, he left the world just as he entered it, with empty hands. My friend, you did not just listen to a story today. You listened to understand something deeper, about ambition, about purpose.